Trey, I wanted to ask kind of about the three-guard lineup and you guys kind of closing the game down the stretch. What kind of goes into the cohesiveness of that unit and how you guys have grown so far?
Yeah, I think it was a good job down the stretch of finding ways to get stops, but it's got to be the whole game. No matter what lineup it is, we got to do a better job on the defensive end and know our coverages and know what we need to do on the backside. So I think just whatever lineup it is, finding ways to be better and get better. Because obviously they made a lot of threes, and we got to be able to limit that more. So,
Mike, then Todd.
Yeah, Trey, when you see a freshman like Gabe kind of in those crunch time and getting those minutes, season opener as a true freshman, what kind of goes through your head? What impresses you the most since you've obviously been here a long time?
Yeah, I thought he did a great job coming in, stepping up in big time moment. I think he was really good at talking and kind of just staying poised, and so it was good to see that and know that we can rely on him and trust him in crunch time. So I think just him staying ready and being ready off the bench was good.
Todd and Zach.
Kel'el, you came out, had a couple block shots early, got into the flow. What did it mean to you in your first Indiana game to, demonstrate what you can do at your best?
Every night is just going to be a night that, not even just me, but the whole team just come out and play hard, and we're just going to have to try our best to win the game. So, and just to show the fans what this team is capable of.
Well, I guess guys talk at different times about their offense getting them into a game, their defense getting them into a game. What is it for you when you can score like you can, the rebounds, 3 blocks in the first half, 4 assists in the second half, just like staying involved, whatever it is at both ends?
Well, it's a 40-minute game, so no matter what it is, if I can just get a block at one point, or if I can, even just get a rebound and run the other end and get a fast break point down, it's like I said, it's a 40-minute game, so we can just score throughout the whole game.
George and Zion.
Trey, what did a game like this show you about yourselves? You guys really never took over this game. You almost did, but then they got back into it. What did it show you about this team?
I mean, obviously we wanted to be up more. Because we're capable of that. But I liked our fight when we got down 6 late in the second half. Because you could easily break right there and kind of just fall apart. But I think we made that run and got back in it with our intensity and our defensive energy and our stance. So I think just knowing that we got guys willing to fight when things aren't going well, I like to see that. But, obviously we got to be better and to not put ourselves in that position. But to be able to climb out of that and come out with a win was huge for us.
Zion and Mike.
Kel'el, with you being by the rim, I wanted to kind of ask you kind of get the best view of it. What are you seeing that is causing you guys to break down a little bit off the ball in your rotations?
I feel like it's just miscommunication. And once we get the communication down, I feel like we'll be well even just when, off the ball and get back to our mans.
Mike and Trey.
Trey, how important is it for you and X and Malik, the guys that have been with this program for a while now, to step up in moments like you did in the second half?
It's huge. Like you said, we have the time spent here at the longest, and we know what it takes to win at the highest level. So I think just pulling guys along and knowing that it's not going to be easy like it was tonight, that's the biggest thing for us, just to kind of really just focus on the task at hand, one possession at a time, and trying to fight for the win.
Trevor, then Seth.
Trey, you guys gave up 13 threes tonight. A lot of them were clean looks. What did you see break down to give them those looks and those threes?
Yeah, I think just miscommunication and knowing our spots and knowing where we need to be. They made a lot of shots, but a lot of those we could have affected more. So I think just going back and watching film and knowing what we need to do next time to prevent that from happening. So I think just going back and watching it and really get a look at it. Obviously I can't really tell right now, but a lot of miscommunication and not being in the right spots at the right time. So we'll work on it to get better.
Last question, Seth.
Trey, on Malik specifically, obviously last season he kind of would fall into foul trouble issues a little bit. He was headed down that road again tonight and then checked in, 12 minutes or whatever it was, and, played without fouling and really made a lot of big plays. Just how much have you seen him grow in that way since last year?
Yeah, our biggest thing is we want him on the floor. So I think just in the offseason just telling him that we need you on the floor and you can't foul. Obviously last year he had a lot of times where he got in foul trouble and a lot of dumb fouls. So I think just him being disciplined and not gambling, because he had that one, got him the third foul. So I think just knowing that we need him out there and to not gamble will be huge for him to stay on the floor because we need him.